Welcome back to another episode of. Not really sure what this playthrough is what the goal is yet. We have all of our options are open because we haven't really chosen a victory type yet, and we really don't need to do that yet. We are off to a good start. We got our first kill. I think we killed a beggar, and actually I'm gonna rename the character to reflect that, so I remember what the first kill was. Yes, one beggar. Now we are in the puppy cave, and if I remember correctly, I was on my way to clear the vault. Now our Beastfighter is pretty strong already. We got some nice experience. Really no items though, or at least any items that I dare to try on, so I don't get a nasty cursed item. But we have a sling and we have a crazy amount of rocks. So, and sling skill is 2, so yeah, off to a pretty good start. Let's go and see what the vault holds. This room is a little dangerous, but I think we are already strong enough to handle anything that comes our way here. And we can level up our sling skill nicely. Okay, I'm gonna retreat a little bit because I don't want to get hit by the ghoul unnecessarily. Yep, there we go. I'm gonna use melee to clear a little bit of the breeders so they don't overwhelm me. The sling skill is not so good yet that it's reliably killing everything fast. Also, I'm taking quite a bit of damage, so I'm gonna retreat for a bit. And oh, it's the Kobold Chieftain that was hitting us pretty hard. And I don't think we have any means of healing. Okay, let's see if we have some. The cloak is pretty safe to equip, even if it were cursed. Cloaks are pretty susceptible to item destruction, so having a cursed cloak is not that big of a deal. Gauntlets, however, can be cursed. I don't have any. Or I mean, there are auto cursing gauntlets, but they would appear just as regular gauntlets. So I'm gonna put on the red gauntlets and hope I get some. Let's see. Our protection value is 8. If I put on the red gauntlets, it's 9. Okay, so that's 1 point. We are happy about any points at this stage of the game. Now it should be a little bit safer. A girdle would be unfortunate if it is cursed, but I'm gonna risk it just to have some more protection value. We have 10 now. That's okay-ish for this cave. Now I'm gonna wait a little bit to regenerate before I go back. And I'm just picking up stuff to sell them later. We don't really need any melee weapons as a beast fighter, but we do need money. Eye of Destruction is fairly dangerous. might destroy some of our items, but we don't really have anything critical. Quite a bit of breeding going on. A floating item might paralyze us, so I'm gonna kill it at range. Oh, there goes the cloak of protection. That was actually a bit nasty because it was 3 points of protection we just lost. This might be a little bit too risky for us now, but I'm still gonna see if I can find the... Oh, the downstairs is that close. Okay, so it's not that risky. Anyway, I'm gonna go down and check what the vault holds. Hopefully we get something nice to wear here. A spellbook. As a Beastfighter, we're probably not gonna be using spells much. Also, our learning score is only 6, and we don't have the concentration skill, so spellcasting is most likely not gonna be our forte in this run. Anyway, Beastfighters are pretty bad at learning spells. A blanket, I hope it's a waterproof blanket. And here's the cute dog. If 4 days of game time have passed, the dog unfortunately dies. But I'm gonna take the corpse anyway and bring it to there. This is a special corpse, it never rots. But now we're gonna find out what the vault holds. Hopefully it's nothing too nasty and we can farm some items and experience. Okay, it's a mixed vault. This might be dangerous. Yeah, immediately I see a ghost. Ghosts are super dangerous for us for now because we are a troll. Our lifespan is super short. Okay, and any fire damage also is pretty dangerous. So I might have to retreat and come back later. Yeah, it's a bit too dangerous. No. Ooh. Yeah. That's not good. And, well, I'm gonna go to the one floor above and heal up a bit. This is not a very efficient way of healing because I'm wasting some game time, but, well, since we're not doing a speed run, game time, well, it can be a problem because when I think 100 days have passed, the background corruption accelerates. So by that time, if we don't have reliable means of removing corruption, we might get into trouble. But that is a long way away. We don't have to worry about it yet. We only need to worry about early game survival now and getting some armor. And, well, clearing this vault is a pretty big risk. But I would prefer to do it now and not have to come back here later. We're gonna have to kill the ghost at range. Just hopefully. Oh. Let's see how much we aged. Okay, 4 years. It's not a disaster yet, but it's not good either. Not good at all. Hopefully we will find a potion of youth or a potion of longevity quickly. And hopefully we don't run into another ghost here. Rectestotrol might also be a little bit dangerous for us now. Yep. I'll spend a prayer to heal up, so the run is not cut short. Yeah, I'm not sure if this was a good idea, but well, hopefully we'll get something good out of it. Oh, another fire wreck. They might do some nasty damage to us. Oh, and a ghost bat. It's also dangerous, especially because we already got hit by another aging attack. We are maybe a little bit faster. Okay, athletics for speed. And healing, I'm gonna max out. And I'm gonna put a point into first aid. Now it is a little bit safer for us. But if we run into more nasty enemies, then I'm gonna have to retreat. Nice, we're finding some good amounts of missiles. And our sling skill is 4, soon 5. That's good. A mummy might cause sickness, so I'm gonna try and kill it at range. Master Swordsman might also do quite a bit of damage, but we handled it pretty nicely. Now the protection value of 7 is not very good here, but we do quite a bit of damage, so I think we're gonna be fine. Any bones? Oh no. That was not smart. I thought I could kill the Wraith quicker, but they got one attack through and drained our toughness. It's not actually a disaster, because a toughness of 24 can be increased to 26 with herbs, but a toughness of 25 cannot. Now, the statue though might kill us. It seems to be faster than us. Yeah, this might be it. This might be it. I'm probably gonna have to spend another prayer. I'm gonna try and use normal mode. Ooh. Okay, let's see if we can still get healed by a prayer. Yes, we can. Then we might survive this. We did. Oh, and our sling got destroyed. We have another one, luckily. Yeah, not the smartest. Not the smartest way to play. And I think I'm just gonna have to accept that I'm not strong enough and retreat. Unless the rest of the world is easy. Okay, we got a clock. Okay, this might save us if we can get some. Well, it's defense. Oh, we might be okay. A ring mail maybe could give us some more protection value. I'm gonna try it on right away. Hope it's not cursed or auto cursing. Okay, +7, that's good. We have 12 protection value now. We should be a lot safer. It's a nice increase indeed. Now, I'm hoping there aren't any nasty enemies left. We found a few amulets, I think. At least one. 3 amulets, so that might be something good. We have some bracers. Bracers are pretty safe to equip. Oh, and they are very nice bracers indeed. Bracers of protection +4. So we have 16 protection value now. We should be quite okay, but I did see some very dangerous enemies there, so yeah, especially the carrion crawler, they might paralyze us. Luckily our sling skill just leveled up, so it's much more reliable now. I think we can handle it. The statue might give us some trouble. I don't think it noticed us yet, so... Ooh! This is a really great find. Really great find. The worn boots, they are a pair of 7 league boots, but now I'm gonna retreat and drop them at the stairs because I don't have any means of protection from fire or equipment protection from fire, so... And... Uh-oh. There are fire-using enemies all over the place. So it would be a real shame to lose the boots immediately. But finding those this early is really good. 7 league boots lower the amount of energy you need to move. So we are going to be much faster and a lot less game time will pass when we travel the wilderness. So we have much more time to do stuff before the background corruption accelerates. I'm gonna drop the boots here. I really don't want... Yeah, you can see from the wings, the boots have these wings. And that's how you can tell they are 7 league boots. Also from the weight and the unidentified name. They always weigh 30 stone. But they are not always worn boots. I think they can also be leather boots maybe. Anyway, that is a really great find, so taking the risk was definitely worth it. Now we just have to survive the rest. Now I think a smart player might just be happy with the boots and leave, but... Ooh, yeah, because there are some nasty enemies still. We are pretty powerful now, though. Yeah, oh, and a lightning lizard. Yep, that's gonna be a bit bad. They have really long range for their attack. I hope they don't cast it again. They did. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. It's okay. No worries at all. Everything is under control and wasn't even close at any point. Okay. Apparently there are just nasty enemies. Oh, yeah. A mimic. Now, hopefully we can kill it at range or we might die here. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, now I have been so lucky so many times that I mean... I'm just gonna take the boots and run away. Now I might come back and clear this vault later. Or I might not, I mean... It's only a lesser vault. Oh, a cat. And we are slower than the cat, which is pretty annoying. It's kind of hard to get rid of it. But first now I'm gonna see if we... Well, I'm hesitant to try on the boots because if they are cursed, then we kind of lose their value, and it might be a long time before we can uncurse them, so... Yeah, I'm not gonna wear them yet, but wearing them might mean that we could outrun this cat, unless the boots are cursed. I'm gonna check if... I'm just gonna drop some heavy stuff for us to become unencumbered, and then I'll run the cat somewhere, or lure the cat somewhere on this level, and then... Oh, another ghost bat. I really do not like the amount of aging attack enemies we are encountering. Luckily it's a bit slower, and we one-shot it. Now, we are faster than the cat when we drop our stuff, so... Yeah, we can outrun it. Oh. We could have outrun it if we didn't run into... Oh, and now I won't have... Oh, and I even have a key to lock the door. Nice. Okay, now I can pick up all this stuff and go back to the town. And I think next we're gonna go and see what the village dungeon or the druid dungeon holds. We have quite a bit of stuff here already. Nothing really stands out that I would want to try on. I'm gonna take a little detour to the outlaw village and check out the shop, because I don't think I did that yet. Also, we can pick up the pickpocket skill. This might be useful for us. But I'm just gonna drop all of this stuff and wait for a time that I can identify them all with a blessed scroll of identify. We have a really nice amount of arrows now. We just need to find a bow. But yeah, all of this can... Well, the blanket I'm gonna keep because it might be a waterproof or a fireproof blanket to protect our gear. And the wands I'm just gonna drop on. I'm gonna keep the water potions because if I find an altar, I can immediately, or probably I can pretty fast bless them, make them holy water, so... Yeah, probably... Well, I'm gonna keep some gold in case we find an altar that we cannot lure enemies on. And let's see what are... Oh, and the cute dog corpse I can drop here. I'm not gonna return the quest. I'm gonna save it for an alignment boost later, or a score boost very, very late in the game. If we... There's a... if we obtain a wish, a wish that is... like we don't have... anything urgent to spend it on anymore, and we are at the end of the game, we can always wish for the cute dog, and a cute dog will appear, and we can return it to the tiny girl, and she won't know the difference. Yep, let's go and visit the village. And check out the shop. A wand of trap detection, that's not too bad. Quarrels of undead slaying. I might pick them up later. gonna make a note. Necklace of the Eye, not well. Can be very useful, but not really worth the money now. Yeah, nothing really stands out. Maybe the key actually is a smart purchase. Now, if you open a locked door with a key that is, even if the door is trapped, the trap will be disarmed because you had the key. And now I'm gonna just do the shop exploit. So now the shopkeeper will think that the shop is empty and will restock in time. And I'm gonna pick up the pickpocket skill from the master thief. There we go. They want to teach it to anyone who is lawful alignment, but anyone who is chaotic or neutral can learn the skill from him for free. And if you pickpocket, I think it's like 27 times, maybe 19, something like that, then they will teach you more skills for a price. Yeah, let's go to the druid dungeon. Hopefully we can find a altar. A metal cap. I'm gonna try it on straight away. Yes, +2 protection. Well, we have 18 now. That's really great for this level. I mean, this area and these caves, dungeons. We should be quite safe now from anything that spawns here. Okay, well, I'm gonna risk it. Oh, nice, an altar. That is exactly what we were hoping for. Also, it is... we can use this to get a pre-crowning. First, we're gonna have to become neutral. We can do that easily by sacrificing 1 gold at a time. That'll move us, our alignment, closer to the altar's alignment. And when you are like changing alignment is easier the lower level you are, so this should not take a long time. Yes, there we go, nice. And then we can drop all of our stuff to identify the status. Okay, we are not in good enough standing for holy water, but that'll soon change. Just gonna... Okay, so we can lure enemies on the altar and then we can sacrifice them. And actually you can also sacrifice corpses. We are still pleased. We need to get to a very pleased status with our deity for them to bless our waters. Now I'm gonna explore the rest of the dungeon to see if there's any... Or actually check for anything connecting. Any connecting hallways would be helpful. But we should be okay like this too. Now this is going to be a little bit grindy and boring because I'm just gonna be luring enemies on the altar and sacrificing them. And when I run out of food, I'm gonna go back to the village and get some more food. So I guess I might just do a timestamp and mark it that the grind starts and where it ends, or... Well, anyway, I'm just gonna keep going for now. And we are very pleased now, so I'm gonna drop the waters. And now we have 2 potions of holy water. We don't have literacy though, so even if we could bless a scroll of identify, we could not read it. So I'm gonna go back to the village and get all the stuff that seems interesting, and I can check their status on the altar, and then I can much more safely try them on. For example, the 7-league boots. I can find out if they are cursed or not. And if I could find a wand of digging, I could connect the altar room to the rest of the dungeon, and that would make it easier to sacrifice monsters, but I'm quite happy just finding an altar anyway this early. Let's go and get well, most of the stuff that I can carry. Well, the armors are probably not gonna be good enough. Also, we are not gonna be using shields. I'm gonna take the gauntlets, the worm boots, the amulets. 100 weapons, 200 weapons we won't be needing. Light crossbow, I'm gonna check. Arrows and quarrels, status doesn't really matter. I'm gonna pick up the quarrels though, in case the light crossbow is not cursed, so we can train up our crossbow skill a little bit with the 13 quarrels. And while the wand status doesn't really matter. I have a potion of water, so I'm gonna take that to make it holy water. And I guess it's useful to check the status of the spell book. If it is blessed, it makes it a lot easier. Although it's just extra weight now. We don't really need to check it now. Oh, and now this cat I should lock here. They might come trouble us later, but we can deal with it then. Oops, wrong button. This way. Hopefully the 7-league boots are already blessed, so I don't have to use a holy water to bless them, but blessing them is definitely worth it. They give a much better bonus when they are blessed. Now drop everything that is unknown status, and we get a holy water, and okay, they are uncursed. Oh, there we go. 7-league boots. Now, unluckily, there is a minus 1 to damage, I think that is. Or is it maybe ranged to hit? No, I think that is damage. Anyway, it's not a disaster. Now, I would prefer to... or I'm hoping I can find some scrolls of protection really quickly, because increasing the protection value of a item also protects it from item destruction a little better. So these are still the boots are still in a high risk to get destroyed by traps, by fire using enemies, etc. So, but I'm still gonna risk wearing them because the bonus is so good. And the amulets I don't really want to try on, except I can equip the necklace of the eye because it is already identified. And it'll give us some more visibility. I'm not gonna spend a holy water to bless it. It seems a little bit for waste. Now we just go and find enemies and lure them to the altar. And we're gonna get an early pre-crown, which is hopefully going to be something good. Now, this is going to take quite a while, and it's really just not exciting in any way, because I'm just gonna be doing what I just did. I'm gonna go around the dungeon, find enemies, lure them to the dungeon, to the altar, and sacrifice them. and this is probably going to take quite a bit of time. So I'm going to cut the episode here, and I'm going to do this grind off recording, so it doesn't. I don't want to make an episode that is like 40 minutes of me running enemies to the altar. So thank you for watching, and I'll continue recording when I am just about to pray for the pre-crown gift, and I will start the next recording from there. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.